Hey friends, this is Trish from Trisha's Card Club, live from Chattanooga, Tennessee. How is everybody? Happy Monday night. Yes, it is Monday night and I am excited. Well, for a couple of reasons. To be honest, it's Monday night. It's a 4-day work week. It's Monday Night Football. And I have this cutest little favor that we're going to make from Stampin' Up. I have a lot of disclaimers to make in this video, so I'll need your patience and your understanding and your support. And fingers crossed, we'll get through it all. Hey, Miss Mary, thanks for joining. Good to see you. I'm expecting a smaller than usual crowd because it's the week before Christmas, and I'm thinking that people are out doing last-minute Christmas things or at home doing last-minute Christmas things. Hey, Miss Judy, welcome, welcome. Where am I at with my Christmas stuff? I have a couple things to wrap, not too much. Got most of my cards in the mail today, and that was a blessing. Went at lunch to mail my cards, and there were 25 people in line to mail packages. So thank God I didn't need to buy stamps. So I'm very, very grateful for that. And didn't have any packages to ship today. I'll have a couple packages. But I think what I'm going to do, hey Huckles, good to see you. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go tomorrow morning before the post office opens and use the kiosk and just mail them on my own. So they're not anything has to be even delivered for Christmas. So that's not an issue. So, all right, what do I have for announcements? Nothing, actually. Just a reminder that the holiday mini catalog, which is this one right here, this is our holiday mini. This ends December 31st. So if you have anything left in the wish list that you want to get, there are things that are even on sale in this catalog. Sorry for the bouncing. If you go to this web page, and you can click on the left-hand side, shopping. It'll take you there. Hey, Tracy. Well, that's a nice little surprise. It'll take you there. Okay, so tonight we're going to be making an actual favor that Stampin' Up! Sells in the catalog. It is called the Cracker and Treat Box die. The only problem is, right at this second in time, it's sold out. But it will be back in January. So even if you can't do this for Christmas, this would make an adorable favor to put on any table that you're having a gathering for. So think Thanksgiving, let's go to the next year. Think St. Patrick's Day, Valentine's Day, Easter, 4th of July, Memorial Day, you name it. If you're having people over, this would make the cutest little favor to put on your table. Hey, Nancy PB, good to see you. So that's what we're going to do. So we're going to be using, and so that's my first disclaimer. Remember I said when I started you guys, I'm going to have a lot of disclaimers tonight. My second disclaimer is I'm using a retired stamp set. Now, I apologize. Oops, I just saw my fingernails. Let's talk about these things. They are down to the nubs. I don't know if it's the weather in Tennessee or the water, but I cannot get my fingernails to grow. So I put polish on them, but they are as short as can be. And well, the good part about that is the polish lasts a little longer, but I cannot get them to grow. They just keep peeling and bending and breaking, and yeah, can't get them to grow at all. Okay. Second disclaimer, as I digress, is that one of the stamp sets that I'm using is retired. Now, you don't have to have the same exact stamp set. I just was looking for a quick solution to today's video, so I grabbed it because it's been in my Christmas stack of stuff that I've been using. But since you probably will be making this for Christmas, since it's not available to order tonight, you can use any other kinds of embellishments. So I'm just giving you an idea, something to spring from. Okay, so here's the actual die itself. This is what the die looks like. It's best to run it through a 6x6 piece of paper, and it does all the scoring, all the nice fun edges. The actual rest of the dies that come with it. So let me just show you everything that comes with it. All these are label dies. These you can use to punch out. I hope I'm in the right place. These you can use to punch out in the middle of the die. And then it has more labels over here and then 2 tags. So it's a fantastic purchase. It's worth every single penny. If I could remember how much it cost, I would tell you, but I don't remember. But it's worth every penny. And then the stamp set that I'm using, again, I apologize that it's retired, but I won't ever get rid of it because I use it every year. It's called Little Treats, and it's for so many different little occasions, these little images, and they have great words. And tonight we're just going to use the word ho, 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 Merry Christmas. Okay, so off camera, I ran the die through my Big Shot, through my cut and emboss machine, sorry. and I'm punching out all the little pieces. So this is the die right here. So let me get this out of the way. Now, a couple little tricks when you get yours, as I strongly recommend that you do in January. And besides, when you get it in January, you can put it towards your celebration sales. One of the things that you want to do is you want to score it really well on the score lines. So you're going to score it both sides. So I'm going to score this and the lines like this, because you really want it to fold nice when you put it all together. For folding it like this, and then one more like that, and then literally I would probably flip it over and just do it one more time, just to make sure that you're creasing really well. You can use a bone folder. That's what I was going to grab before I got distracted. Let me grab my bone folder so I can show you guys that you definitely can. Well, I had my bone folder here, people. Oh my goodness, how do these things, I don't know how they oh, it's right in front of me. I don't know how they disappear, but they do. They disappear. So you really want to just make sure you're creasing both sides. Okay. Oops, I missed one. So you're going to do that. Then what you're going to do is you're going to fold it this way. There's a couple creases this way. So fold it all the way down like that on the crease. Again, use the bone folder because you want to get a good crease. Come back and do it on the other side. Now, it's probably a little bit hard to see the creases on camera, but once you have it in person, you'll be fine with it. There's another crease in the middle of the diamonds, so fold that over. Kind of give that a good crease. And then there's one more little crease. Is there one more little crease? Let me get my glasses on and see. I can't remember. Yeah, there's one more little crease at the top of the diamonds. One more line to fold over. Okay, so that's that one. And then we're going to do this side as well. So we're going to fold it all the way over this way. Again, super important that you take the time to get all of the creases done. Super important. And then I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do with mine at the end, and you'll see why I used my retired stamp set. Some stamp sets are worth investing in and keeping them forever because they make the cutest things year after year after year. Or actually, this is going to be new for me because I haven't had this cracker and treat box before. Okay, so that's everything. And then on this one, I want to actually do it so that the pattern is the candy canes. So that's the pattern that I'm going to use. So that's that all folded and creased. Next thing you're going to do is you're going to take double-sided tape. Now you can use any kind of double-sided tape. Stampin' Up! Has tear and tape that you can use. I happen to have something that I've had for years and years and years, and I bought like literally, see how big this is? I bought like 10 of them. So I'll have them for 20 more years. That's why I'm not using the tear and tape. But this is phenomenal because it's really, really sturdy, and you need something very sturdy. Mono adhesive is not enough to make this work. And I'm going to cut a couple pieces, and I'm going to put it right on the edge here. Make sure I stay inside, and then I'm going to put it right on this side, right above the fold. And then I'm going to take one little pieces. Can you see what I'm doing, you guys? I'm taking little pieces because you need to seal the top of the cracker box as well. I'll show you what I mean by that. And then one more little piece. Okay. And then what you'll do is you'll put it on this little section. Oops, that's too long. You don't want it to go over that part. So let me cut that down like that. Oops. Let me think here for 1 second. I want to make sure I'm putting it on the right location. Okay. Nope. I want it to go up here. Sorry, I want to put a little piece there, and I want to put a little piece here. I think one side is enough, actually, now that I say that, because they're just going to glue into each other, but that's okay. All right, so I'm burnishing them so they will come off. Like that. This is a video where I wished I could edit and have music, like Christmas carols. Hey, Linda, are you cold in Tennessee? You look all bundled up. Yes, it is about 40 degrees here. It's been in the 35s. So, yeah, it's cold. And I am all bundled up. it's cheaper to wear lots of layers than it is to turn the heat on. Well, we have the heat on, but to have it keep going. So yeah. Hey, Becky. Sorry, I wasn't looking up for a while because I was so concentrating on my cracker die. Linda's, just to manage your expectations, this is going to be super simple. I just wanted you guys to see how the concept of it works. There's tons of ideas out there. People have come up with the most incredibly crafty, cool things to do with it. So Google the name of the die and you will get tons and tons of ideas. Really what I just want to show you is how good it is and what a cute favor it's going to make for Christmas. And then I'll be bringing this back throughout the year. That's why I'm saying buy it in January when it comes back into stock, because I'll be doing a lot of other stuff with it. Okay, so basically what you're going to be doing is you're taking this last panel and you're going to be gluing it to the first panel like this. So in order for me to do that, this is how I did it so that it would be nice and flat. I literally do this. Can you see me lining it up, you guys? Like that. And then I glued this top part down and I glued, ooh, don't get stuck on me. And I glued that top part down like that. Okay. And then I just did that to make it come apart. So now it's glued nice and secure. And then it will just fold into itself like that. Oops, like that. Is that not the cutest thing you've ever seen? That is so adorable. So adorable. So what I did is I have green ribbon somewhere. I have green ribbon. There it is. And I just tied it with some green ribbon. And what I'm going to do with these is I'm going to be putting them at the place settings at my mother-in-law's for our Christmas lunch or dinner. I don't know what we're going to have. I don't know what you call it. We don't eat till like 4 in the afternoon, so it's past lunchtime, but too early for dinner, and so I don't know what you call all that. So I'm going to go ahead and tie some bows. And you can use any, do you see what I mean about how this could be any, for any favor that you're having a gathering at? It'll just look, it's going to look so cute on the place setting. Above the plate is where I'm going to, that's my intention of putting it, is above the plate. Let's get this bow a little bit better here. I don't want to spend all night on the bow, but I do want it to be a little bit tighter. Okay, and let me just even it up a little. And then I'm just going to trim it off a little bit so it looks a little better. Now, what am I putting in here, you're asking? A really legitimate question. I thought and thought. First, I was going to do Hershey's Kisses, but then you know what I decided I'm going to do, you guys? You know the chocolates that you get at Olive Garden, the mint chocolates, the little thin mints? That's what I'm going to put in here. So I'm saying probably 4 will fit in there. I think 4 will be perfect, and that's a nice after dinner treat. So that's what's going to go in there. So even though I am tying them up now just for show, I will be opening them back up and putting in the thin mints because I don't have them, because I can't have them in the house because I'll eat them. So I will buy the thin mints right before, give them to Steve to hide them, put them in the morning of Christmas so I don't eat them, seal them back up. Yeah, it's a whole to-do. Yeah. Did I tell you guys my story about how I've given up sugar? It's a long story, but I'm working on giving up sugar. Remember how last year I gave up Diet Coke? Yes, I'm giving up sugar, so we'll see how that's going to go. It's been good so far. It's been a little while. Yeah, it's quite a lifestyle change to give up sugar, let me tell you, especially someone that is addicted to chocolate. As I used to say, nothing wrong with me that a little chocolate won't fix. Well, not having a little chocolate these days, so I guess the real person to ask is my husband. How is he living with me? Yep, Andy's Mints. That's it, Angela. That's exactly it. Yep, they are the best. They are the best. Okay, so there is my little firecracker, which I think is just so freaking adorable. And then what I did is I took our double punch, which if you don't have, you need to get because you can use it for everything. And I cut out a real red decorative oval. And then with some scrap paper, I'm going to be taking a retired stamp. So again, I apologize that it's retired, but you'll get the concept, you guys. Let's see. I will be stamping so you can see me here. And it's upside down. Well, that'll still work. I'm not going to worry about it being upside down. I think I need to re-ink my stamp though, because it looks it's pretty faint, but that's okay. There we go. I'm going to put that on there with some dimensionals. And like I said, I'll be doing this favor again as the seasons go on, just to give you different ideas of things that you can do with it, to decorate it with. This is just a simple introduction. This very, very basic. There's some really cute ideas out there. You can Google it and you'll get the most adorable treat. So how cute is that going to be on the table? Very festive, not too loud and obnoxious. You know, it's not going to be like stealing the show from the food, but it's a really easy, super, super cute little die. And I vaguely in the back of my mind remembered that it was going to be retired, but not retired, I'm sorry, not available for order, but it will be available for order in January. So I'll bring it back out in January. There's a couple of adorable things that I can do with it in January to show you guys as a reminder if you want to get it. So super easy, cute way to make a homemade decor for your table or for any event. It's a great little favor, just so cute. So you guys, that's it for my class tonight. I love it. I hope that you guys loved it. It's very, very, very quick. Cuts out in a half of a heartbeat. And like I said, it takes about a 6x6 piece of paper. I didn't even use all the labels and stuff. I could have done all, you know, a whole bunch more with it. I just kept it to be very basic so you could see how that it works. And then that's the favor. And I think that's it. Let me see if I'm missing anybody. Hopefully I said hi to everybody. Thanks, Judy. I hope you guys have a really good week. I hope that you guys don't get too stressed out with the holidays. Remember the reason for the season. It's not about gifts. It's really just about celebrating the birth of Christ. So don't go crazy. Gifts are nice, but not necessary. And time with someone is a lot more important. So I really hope that you guys can have a good week this coming week and a really good weekend. I will be doing a video. Will I be doing a video? I can't remember now. Let me see. I will be doing a video on the 26th, the night after Christmas. So I will be doing a video next week. There's a Monday in January that I can't do a video. I can't remember when that is. So I'm going to do a video. I think one of the things I'd like to do is show you some of the most beautiful Christmas cards that I've received from very sweet and thoughtful people. And so I'd love to show those off. So I'll show those after Christmas. So in case we don't speak or I don't see you guys or I don't talk to you, I wish you a very sincere Merry Christmas. My cards are in the mail. They're going to be late. I think. I highly doubt that they're going to get there in time for Christmas. But we'll see. It could be surprising us all. Oh, Angela, I love that. The magic is not in the presents, but in his presence. That's so very true. So, are these for these dies? Great question, Nancy. These dies only fit the full size machine. They do not fit the mini because this is almost 6 inches, not quite 6 inches. So they only fit the big machine. That's a great question, Nance. Thank you for asking that. All right, you guys. I love you guys. I miss you guys. Remember, around here we make it and we mail it, or we make it and we give it, and we're going to be giving this one. And I will talk to you guys after Christmas next Monday night. Merry, Merry Christmas.